Libertarians celebrate real diversity, the inequality of outcomes that proves that there is equality of opportunity. We do not seek the common good. We seek the uncommon better. We do not want to be equally poor. We want to be unequally rich, rich in every sense, rights, choices, opportunities, wealth, knowledge, and freedom. We do not want our possibilities constrained by some other dullard's view of what's possible for him. Your success doesn't diminish mine, it enhances it. Your achievement does not take my possibilities away. It creates new possibilities for me. Your choices don't threaten me. They provide a reason for me to examine my own improvement. Socialists like Tammy Baldwin will never understand this. Never. They are frightened by freedom. They are jealous of real achievement. They seek order, control, and sameness. They have no concept of where wealth comes from, and they have no concept of how it is destroyed. You don't learn very much by spending other people's money. Let's be frank, Republicans will never win the 2nd district. As you said, it is probably the most heinous district in the state. I looked on yesterday, so far the Republicans have not named a candidate to run in the 2nd. They have a named candidate in every other district. Libertarian is the only party besides Tammy Baldwin that's listed. The reason Republicans can never win the district is that there's too many Democrats in it. That's pretty easy math to do. And Democrats will never vote for Republicans. But we can get them to vote for Libertarian. We at least have a shot. And that's all we're asking for is a shot. We're pro-choice on everything. And we can connect with every single voter in the 2nd district on at least one key decisive issue of their vote that deals with choice. Whether it's health care, schools, guns, drugs, property, choice at 18, pensions, fair tax, military deployment. Every single voter in the 2nd district has got at least one decisive issue of choice where the Democrats are on the wrong side. Every single person in that district has felt the boot of the state on his or her neck at least once in the last 2 years. So, yeah, it's an uphill fight, but I think it's a fight worth winning. My campaign is going to focus on 4 key things: free trade, limited government, individual liberty, and private property. It's an easy acronym, FLIP, to remember. We will attack the socialist positions of Tammy Baldwin, and we will propose alternative solutions for the nation's problems that are both principled and practical. It's not enough to condemn. It's not enough to point to them and say you're wrong. Libertarians have to offer practical solutions and be able to enunciate them, or we're never going to get people to follow us. They'll look at us and they'll go, well, aren't they an interesting bunch? But if we expect people to follow us, we have to lead. And we have to lead with practical solutions that work. Our campaign will address specific issues, but it's not going to be a campaign about how to govern. At its essence, it's about who governs. I want you to govern your earnings, your family, your property, your schools, your life. Government should be your servant, not your master. And that servant has a job description. It's called the Constitution, and I know how to read it. The black ink tells the government what it can do, and the white space belongs to us. Not to Tammy Baldwin and her socialist buddies. I call them the E-Team. Barney, Harry, Nancy, Obie, Tammy, and Timmy, the other one. So that's what this is all about, is going to Washington, D.C. I'm not in this to make a statement. I don't have a book to sell or notoriety of my own. If we're in it to win it, it's going to be a long and uphill fight. She's got $1 million left over from her last campaign, and we've started out with $500 in the old campaign. So we're not going to win it that way. We're going to win it by what I call each one reach one. Every person can find one person that will agree with us on 2 or 3 of these key issues. And if everybody finds one each month, and they find one each month, and they find one each month, and they find one each month, by November of 2010, we not only win, we win by about 64. So, That is the end of my speech. I got some cards over there and flyers. The slogan of the campaign is Tim, not Tim. It's pretty easy to remember. And I thank you for giving me the chance to address you today. I'm scared that your son's going to ask me a question. He's smarter than me and he's scared me.
Questions?
What was it again? Free trade, limited government?
Flip.
No, I'm sorry.
Free trade, limited government, individual liberty, private property.